Carol-Gianotti leading by 42 on a double in the 4th and the 5th. Right now playing very loose and very free, wouldn't you say, Leila?
Oh, definitely. She knows she has that area out to the right. She can just swing it. She's bellying the ball quite a bit. A completely different angle than we've seen her play the last 3 weeks, Denny. We have been seeing her play very straight, very hard right around the second arrow. Watch how much she's swinging the ball here this week. She's going from the second arrow all the way out to third, fourth board, and then the ball's making a nice break. And this is her reaction. She's getting into this. This is the aggressive Carol-Gianotti that she had wished was on the show last week. Watch the 9. Oh,
4 into the 9, and that'll bring a smile to her face. She's got the whole lane right now.
Yes, she does. She has that little hold in the center. She can move in, get the ball to slide, and move out, get the ball to hook.
Kim-Couture opting for a re-rack on lane 10, and you have to feel like this thing's finishing pretty quickly when you look up and you're bowling a halfway decent game and you're down by 62.
Well, unfortunately, Kim had the 3 opens, 2 splits, the washout. Throwing the ball nicely now, though.
She's loosened up a little bit. Now it's going to be a comeback effort.
Well,
another good shot. Not as fortunate to trip out the 4. Doesn't think it's going to happen, and it doesn't. The foul ball folks. You had a chance to talk to Dennis earlier this year at his bowling center in Baltimore this fall, right?
Oh, I most certainly did. Also supplies me with some nice Orioles tickets occasionally.
That's right. Well, he's mighty excited because one of his staff members, Robin Romeo, is on the telecast. Spare up for Kim-Couture, and I asked her, what has Pete meant to your game the last 3 years? And apparently, it's quite a bit.
He's done everything. He's taken me from about a 175 average to where I am now, and we've worked day and night for the last 3 or 4 years now. It's been a long road, and I don't think I have as much experience as a lot of these girls who are coming out here new from college, because I've just had his expertise and no real tournament background until now. So he's helped me a great deal.
However, not even Pete could help her with the Greek church, which is what's standing.
No, something that you don't want to have look at you right now. She will go for the 3 on the right, try to save some count. Fortunately, not a good shot. You really needed to trust it. One thing we mentioned in the opening, Denny, a different lane condition out here for these players. They got 45 minutes to practice on it, but it was a whole new ball game. They're not what they bowled on all week. They did not have an opportunity to go drill up any new equipment if they wanted to. So, you know, it's kind of like luck of the draw here.
Well, they were given an opportunity to practice at 9 o'clock this morning, and if I'm not mistaken, a couple players drilled up some equipment. Tish drilled up a couple. She went through 12 balls, though, in the practice session. Ran in and punched out 2 more, and she's not even sure that she's going to use either one of those. So for Carol-Gianotti, the first errant shot on the right-hand lane through the nose and a split.
And from talking to the players, what they practiced on earlier this morning, though, at 9 o'clock, did not really show up to what they were bowling on down here. So with the lights and everything else going on, it's that constant controversy that we have about the lane conditions.
Carol-Gianotti giving it a run. Nice try, mate. Didn't work out, but when you're ahead by 80 and you open, you can smile and head back. Well, it's an age-old problem.
That's right.
I've been watching professional bowling, been a part of it since 1978 when I went to work on the PBA tour, and I'm here to tell you, there is never going to be a perfect condition. There's never going to be a perfect lane man. As we take a look back at a perfect couple of executives, right? It's impossible. It will not happen. Every week, 2/3 of the field is not going to get a check and not going to make the finals. And every week, 2/3 of the field is going to think that somebody else had an advantage. There is no way to do it.
Well, there were many players disgruntled this week and in the past year, and basically the lane man was upset and resigned. So that's what it came down to. But unfortunately, he resigned last night, and these 5 players are, like you mentioned, opted to bowl on the house condition.
Well, you know what my philosophy was towards all that?
What was it?
Well, each player would be assigned a lane. All right, this is going to take a minute, so.
Okay.
And each player would select the type of condition that they like the most.
All right.
Okay. And each player would bowl 18 games on that pair of lanes, right? And the top 18 games. The top 24 players would make the finals. Okay. Then they bowl all 24 match games on one pair of lanes, or one lane. right? They have their own condition. And at the end of the week, whoever's in the top 5, they go to the telecast. Same thing on the telecast. Well, then everybody gets what they want.
Well, with your match
Right.
games, though, is it just like mail in your scores?
Sure, sure. What difference does it make? I bowl you in the first game. We bowl in
matter
our
what.
respective lanes. I shoot 240, you shoot 260, you win.
Okay.
It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
And then you get to know, and then there's not one excuse for not making a telecast, not winning a tournament, not getting a check.
I bet there would be an
No.
excuse or two.
You think?
Would have to be.
Oh. Anyway, it's just a theory. All right, we'll head to commercial here because we've got a winner in match number 1. Carol-Gianotti kind of ran away from Kim Couture. And we'll take a look at the top 24 when we come back.